Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share from Starman Tarot. Just to say, okay, what is the message that we need today for all of us who are on this path and feeling that we resonate with this twin flame energy? And so what is the message that we need today? And it is the Five of Cups. So Five of Cups, which is that feeling of a bit like look at that. Sorry, I was just drawn because I've turned the bottom of the deck over and it is that temperance to find balance. And I have been feeling like this, the Five of Cups energy, which is a bit sort of like sorrowful, a bit kind of sad, and a bit kind of like just, yeah, basically like needing to have some love, basically. So this is the message of the Five of Cups, and I'm going to read from this book because, again, it is, yeah. So the Swiss-American psychiatrist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross was a pioneer in research on near-death experiences and the process of grief. She postulated the 5 stages of grief: denial, this cannot be happening; anger, why me, it's not fair; bargaining, if only I would; and depression, why go on; and then acceptance, it's going to be okay. Towards the end of her own life, she said the stages were not always a linear, predictable progression. This opened the door for us to understand grief as a process which unfolds across time. Ultimately, the process travels across different emotional topographies that must make the full journey in order to reach the land of acceptance and integration. In the Five of Cups, a distraught yet almost indistinguishable figure crouches by the river. If you have a look there, crouches by the river, watching as a hand desperately reaches out from the rushing torrent as it's swept away. The Five of Cups, 5 stages must be consumed in order to move on. 3 cups hold red inflammation. 1 stands empty with feelings of emptiness and meaninglessness. And the last cup holds hope, a return to the heart. For this card to have impact, one does not have to be dealing with something catastrophic. It points to the fact that we all carry tremendous grief: ancestral grief, family grief, cultural grief, a grief for our loss of innocence. We all live out the 5 stages of grief in numerous ways. A dream job we have worked so hard for falls through. A relationship breaks up. Children leave home. No one passes through life untouched by grief and loss. Grief is part of the natural cycle of life. We can stop fighting against it and allow ourselves to feel what needs to be felt. Tarot offers us an opportunity to see ourselves through different eyes, to see what needs to be questioned, healed, and released. It offers us new vistas to move towards and explore. So the Five of Cups took me to my own deep grief, the loss of loved ones, the failures, the hard times I put my family through with my relentless pursuit of creative dreams. The fast-flowing river in the card has more than one meaning or possibility. Of course, we can be swept away by the rivers of tears, but we can also be cleansed by it too. We can put right what we can and let go of our grief. Let it be taken back into the great ocean of life. For me, this card does not point to the arrival of some of grief, for it has already arrived and we carry it in ourselves. Instead, it presents a question and a powerful possibility. It asks you to look at the grief you hold on to. It invites you to compete with it and let it go, letting life, nature take care of transmuting it back into vitas or energy. So I have definitely been feeling that since that energy, that Five of Cups, and you know, it plays out in different ways in our life, but for me, just that, you know, I have been feeling, let's say, going through, I'm 46 47, going to be 48 this year. And that feeling of like coming up to hormonal changes and all those things, and letting sort of like, yeah, it's been quite an emotional sort of just all that thing. And you know, being a woman as well, having to deal with all the emotions and the hormones and all of that sort of stuff. And yeah, I've been feeling that very much so this weekend, and that sort of like transition to, let's say, a different phase of life. Makes you reflect on what you have or haven't done, or all those things. So exactly like that energy has, you know, it's exactly like that card has just said, and exactly how I've been experiencing, you know. And again, it depends, it's different for everyone how you take on that energy, but it, you know, it will relate to somehow at some aspect of your life. It doesn't have to be about the twin flame journey, it could be anything, right? So and that was on page 150, so I'm going to share letter 150. So I want to be her love, not just her friend. That every time I see her, it cements even more for me. That I wish that I could be out of the relationship I'm in, and that everything would just happen so that I can be with her. I'm stuck in a relationship that I'm not happy in. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I also know that it's not fair if all I'm thinking about is you and wanting to be with you. It's been such a long time coming, and being away from you just makes the wanting so much more real. It's eating me up inside, like a really strong yearning is enveloping me. I am so in love with you. So the my twin contacted me over the weekend and said that he he does reupholstery as well as many other sort of creative things, and has been reupholstering this chair for me for, you know, a chair of my deceased granddad, and for like maybe 2 years, maybe longer. I don't know how long he's had it. Anyway, a long time. And he wants to bring it this week. So yeah, so let's see. So this is book 2, and it is: be still, be calm, trust in your intuition, trust in your heart, don't question yourself. I will use all and every means possible to get my messages to you. Through people, through songs, through signs in the road, through images, nature, films. Every little thing around you is a message from me. Know that this is true. I don't want you to veer away or off this path for a second. We have so much to be excited for, so much adventure to be had, so much making up for lost time. Don't give up. Stay with me. Okay. So don't give up, stay with me, you know, stay with me, stay with this energy. So this is from, interesting, this is from a nephew's higher self. So keep on going. Trust that we did agree to help each other, to help us shine our lights really bright. We agreed to help each other. Remember why we came. Remember our soul mission, to remember where we came from. We will be very instrumental in each other's lives. It's what we came here to do. I cannot wait to see you and P come together. It's all so exciting to see how the plan plays out in this earthly plane existence. It's all a memory game, a memory of how to live in true love. Okay, so that is what we're doing, you know, awakening more and more to our soul self, awakening more and more to, you know, what we came here to do, to raising the vibration, you know, to bring in that temperance, which is the ultimate balance. And, you know, through that, we have to, you know, transition through so much, so many energies, and so much collective energy that we take on, and so much how then we take that, and, you know, we all digest that in different ways, and we all transmute it in different ways. But we collectively feel it. So I'm just going to pull one more card just to say, okay, what's the other message? So we have the 5 of Cups, which is sadness. That's definite. And then we have 6 of Cups, which is that nostalgia, you know, past life love coming round again, reunion energy, that feeling of like, you know, that feeling of like when you meet your twin. That's why it feels so insanely kind of like out of this world, and you start, you know, feel rejoice, and you kind of feel like it's your soul singing inside of you because it feels so good. And then, of course, as we all know, then it all goes to, basically it all blows up, because you have to then go on your own path to find your own light before you can come back together. So I really hope that helps. If you have been feeling a little bit, let's say, the Five of Cups, then just know that we're all taking on collective energies. We're all transmuting it in different ways. It will show up in your life in different ways, but trust that, you know, it all happens for a reason. We're in it together. So just know that you're not on your own. So I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, or to get any of my I was saying about, I did a Reiki session for my friend's horse, and in it I'd said, so this is from a video a few days ago, and I was just saying it's so cute because straight away I see the horse and he had love hearts over his head, and it was because he was in love. And then I see a different horse, and it was a dappled colour grey. And my friend sent me a picture, and sure enough, that was the horse that was opposite, in his opposite stable. And then I'd also seen a red rosette, and yeah, and I'd seen my friend like going round a sort of jumping, and then a red rosette. Anyway, brilliant thing is, on the weekend he then sent me another message to say, here's the red rosette that you saw. And he just, again, unbeknownst to me, he'd just done a horse competition and a jumping competition, and he got first place. And the rosette, of course, was red. So red, I can see in the picture behind me, is where red is all about feeling grounded, feeling connected, feeling supported, feeling like, you know, we are connected to this universe. It's helping us to grow, it's helping us to strengthen our vibration, it's helping us to trust in our intuition, it's helping us to, you know, the more that we feel grounded and connected, the more we can trust our intuition. And so I just thought I'd share that because, you know, he came first. So it's just to say we are winning. And if you connect and you ground and you like root down your connection, then, you know, just trust that you're winning at this. So I really hope that helps. If you would like to have any of my services, please do. All details are in the link below. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.